Hello, my YouTube beauties. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. The weather's actually nice today. Pretty nice. I left early from work and I took an ID picture for my new job. So God is good. My prayers have been answered. And I know that this is the beginning of new beginnings. It's going to take a while for my clearance, but yeah, this is, you know, God always gives you what you need when you need it. I'm like, you know, God knew I can't be living like this, you know, with the, you know, just everything increasing. Like, God knew what I needed when I needed it, right? Like, it was getting so crazy with my finances. I was about to go back to security, which I said in a previous video, like, go get the money, go get the money. Like, I was making more bread as a security guard, standing there looking at people, sitting on my ass. And I will tell anybody, fuck what you heard. Concierge pays, all right? Security pays, all right? So you got benefits and all that. Don't let nobody tell you different, you know. And if I could do it all over again, I wouldn't have changed anything, because I don't regret, you know, DOE. I met some interesting people. You know, when my parents was going through it, my co-workers, not my friends, my co-workers were a resource. Because the good thing about people who work for the city, especially teachers, they know things that some people may not know. They have information that some people may not know. So it was a blessing, because if it wasn't for that coworker, I really don't know. Like, I don't know how, you know, I would be able to help my parents. My parents are going through some real serious stuff, and just a word of wisdom from a teacher that I work with. She was able to help me help them, you know. So I always say nothing is a mistake. Who you meet and who enters your life is a blessing and a lesson. And yeah, you know, so it's been a long time. And you know, especially when if you have young children, I say go for it. You know, go for it. Definitely. Yeah. You know, so but today I wanted to talk about, because I'm walking home now. Just got off the train, and I'm actually on my way to the fish market, because I seen on YouTube how to make some shrimp, and it's so easy. Like, all you gotta do is put some Old Bay on it. I got that at home with some shrimp, baked shrimp, put some margarine or butter on it. I'm about to hook that up. Yeah, so I'm about to get me some shrimp. Get me a whole lot of shrimp to hold me for a few days. Shrimp and rice, we'll eat that, whatever. But to everybody this question is for people of all ages, but I'm just curious to know, like, what was the biggest lie you were ever told? I was told a few lies growing up. Now my parents, they did keep it real, but they told, you know, some people tell little fibbles here and there. Like, I just saw a cop car, and y'all know I was a criminal justice major, so I know a lot of stuff that I've learned from professors and whatnot, and just, you know, just things that I know on my own and I've observed. But the cop car said to protect and to serve, and it said Crime Stoppers, call some number. So we all know that's not the truth. Like, if you lived in a hood any time in your life, for any time, you know that's not true. So, you know that that's not true. They are not. They supposed to be Crime Stoppers, but come on now. But The biggest lie I was ever told. I think the biggest lie I was ever told, well, maybe not the biggest, but one I can think of right now, if you don't pay your tithes and offering, you will not get blessed. I think people get scared and they hear that, or there's a few other things too, but that's a lie, because look at Jay-Z. He don't believe in God at all, and he's a billionaire, so obviously that ain't true whatsoever. So biggest lie I was ever told. That's one of the lies I was told. It is good to be a giver. So naturally, in the universe, whatever God you believe in, when you give to others, it'll come back to you, and I've experienced that. So I had a pastor growing up. He kept it real, and there was a lady that she admired the pastor and his family, so she would have services to raise money for their vacation, and a lot of people didn't like that because they didn't think it was right. But for me, you know, even though, you know, I had, you know, even though I was a kid and I didn't really have much money, I had like my $2 little, I still came to the service and supported, because in my thought pattern, I felt like, well, if I bless the pastor, maybe I'll get blessed. And sure enough, I go on vacation every year. You know, so I don't never hate on others. You know, I get happy. You know, I'm always happy for people. I don't hate on people, because you don't know, like that particular pastor, he grew up in the South. He grew up in poverty as well. So he went through some things and whatever. And then when he got to when the kids got grown, that's when they was finally able to enjoy life. I don't think they weren't able to do that stuff because, you know, they were young parents. And, you know, I remember they used to say, like, she was a stay-at-home mom. He went out and he worked. But, you know, they didn't really have much. They was a typical black family from the 70s, raising 3 children. My youth pastor being the youngest, he's a boy, and the 2 girls. You know, but they didn't really start to really enjoy life until they got older. And God has blessed them and stuff like that. So, yeah, everybody goes through their little struggle before they actually really start living, you know, or whatever. Or you could start living and then you have a little struggle in between. You know, things happen in life, you know. But that's the question of today. What was the biggest lie ever told to you? And did you realize it was a lie on your own, or someone told you? Question of the day.